Hey guys, we're down to the wire. But before I get into that, it's Wayne Scully, business and tax strategist. My firm is W. Scully CPA PC. I'm focused on providing solutions to landlords, flippers, and real estate pros in the New York tri-state area. My firm offers tax compliance, business consulting, and high-value tax plan strategies to save you thousands of dollars. Now, what am I saying when I say down to the wire? Well, it's almost April 18th. It's probably about 4 weeks from now, but it's still worth mentioning what I'm going to talk about in this video. But first, let's talk about this, right? Why the extra 3 days? Well, so happens that April 15th is a legal holiday in the District of Columbia, and it's to honor the end of slavery in DC. So they won't be processing returns that day. The federal government most likely be shut down. And so you have 3 extra days to prepare a return this year. So that's a great thing, right? For those people who procrastinate a lot, you have some extra time. Now, for most people, they've already prepared their returns. Most people with wages, they have a W-2, one dependent child or something. Maybe they're married filing jointly. I'm sorry about that. They've already filed, right? Because, it's easy, it's quick, it's smooth, right? No hiccups along the way. So basic returns, they're probably filed already. They've gotten their refund and they're good. But for the rest of us who are self-employed, traders in stocks, real estate investors, retirees, and people in the gig economy like Uber drivers and such, they're still probably putting their stuff together. So I want to make this video because I want to highlight a couple of things that are important to make your return preparation smooth. People in the gig economy and so forth, right? Important stuff. First things first, get organized, right? What do I mean? Well, take those receipts out of the shoebox, put them in some sort of logical order by expense categories, because that's going to make it easier for everyone. It's going to be easier for you. It's going to make it not as expensive for you as well. It's worth the time, right? If you have photographs, pictures, pics of receipts, which I highly recommend. Sometimes receipts, they fade over time. Take a picture of the receipt, download them to your computer, put them in some sort of file, maybe have different folders, and you can easily figure out what expenses go where and, tally those up and provide them to your tax preparer, okay? So get that done first. Do it, come up with a process where you can do that, periodically, right? We're talking about for this year when you file your returns next year, but you can still do it now though, right? You still have time to put those things in some sort of order that makes sense to both you and to the person preparing your return. So it makes it easier for everyone, right? So I kind of mentioned it before, create a calendar event in your phone to remind you once a month to put things in order, put things in the logical order. And this way, it's just going to make it easier. Put your gas receipts in one place, anything to do with your vehicle, maintenance, medical payments, you name it. Just put those in different categories. So it's going to make it easy and efficient and effective. Maybe that's all the same right now. Actually, no. But you know what I mean, right? You just got to put that thing in some sort of order, make that make sense. And, really, what are you doing? You're saving yourself time. You're saving the person that's going to prepare a return time. And that's important for everyone, right? Everyone loves to have their time to do the things they love doing. I happen to love preparing returns, well, kind of, sort of. But I do love it, though. I do love it. I do love helping people comply with the rules. And it's important that, you get that stuff to me so I can help you in that regard, right? So the last thing I want to tell you that, no one wants to go to the dentist. No one wants to go to do their taxes. Unfortunately, we're required to file our returns. As long as you have income, within the guidelines, you have to file your return, right? So we may not love it, but all the things I mentioned before are going to make it easier for you, right? So don't make it feel like a trip to the psychotic dentist or something where, you have to put your teeth in, you're like, oh man, you're so anxious and, so worried about it. If you have everything streamlined, follow some of the steps I mentioned earlier, you'll be smooth sailing. Besides that, the more organized you are, most likely you're going to get a bigger refund, believe it or not. You're not going to miss deductions. You'll maximize, whatever deductions you're supposed to get, and you're going to feel great. So it's going to be definitely worth it. So anyway, that's my spiel today on, getting prepared for your returns. Again, it's not late for this year, right? We still have about 30 days to go, right? And most preparers, if you're like me, if they're like me, you're looking to get that documentation by April 1st, right? We don't want to be crunched for time. So we want to get those returns, the documentation to support the schedules, whatever you have before the 18th or before the 15th, right? So we're not running around like a chicken without its head. That's going to happen. We'll most likely put you an extension, which nobody likes to have happen. Although there's some cases where people want to be an extension, but it's not a story for another time. Now, if you have any questions about what I just talked about or some other tax issue you're having, give me a call. My name is Wayne Scully, and I'm with W. Scully CPA PC, always working around the clock to save you a chock full of money, time, and stress. Make an appointment by visiting my website, www.wscullycpa.com. That's www.wscullycpa.com, or call me toll free 855-254-1892. Please comment, like, and share this video. If you didn't like it, still share it, because maybe, just maybe, there's someone out there in your orbit that will see value in this. Okay? Thanks, guys. Until next time.